In this edition of City News, we take you to see who were recognized for their heroic acts. Also learn why 5 Hawthorne residents were recently honored. Plus, we will show you what has the community involved with dogs. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Jennifer Murillo. Day in and day out, police officers put their lives at risk to recognize those who have gone beyond their normal demands of duty. The South Bay Police and Fire Memorial Foundation hosted the 43rd annual South Bay Medal of Valor. All 9 South Bay cities were invited to attend the luncheon held at the Torrance Marriott to honor some extraordinary individuals.
Today we're recognizing 24 individuals, all heroes in their own right, for the Medal of Valor, the Distinguished Service Award, and the Life Saving Award.
Hawthorne Police Sergeant Joel Romero and Officer Lawrence Williams were the recipients of the Medal of Valor.
I'm definitely honored to be here, grateful to be walking around and able to receive this award. You know, it's a good feeling.
It's really an honor to be amongst so many other people that have been recognized as heroes for the good work, for going over and beyond, and to receive a civil recognition. It's really a proud moment for me.
They received this recognition for acting bravely in a life-threatening incident that occurred in November 2016 of a gunfire exchange of over 50 bullets. That incident left Sergeant Romero with a large laceration on his arm during the gunfight, and Officer Williams suffered from a shattered femur, which to date has required 2 surgeries and related skin grafts, and is still on his long road to final recovery.
It's a scary moment just having bullets flying by you, and then you're obviously thinking the worst, and then other things start going through your head like, hey, am I ever going to be able to walk again? Am I going to be able to do the things that I used to in the past? Am I going to be able to have fun like I used to in the past before? All those things are going in your head, and as you start over time, you start realizing, hey, things are going to be good again, and now I want to be better than ever.
A lot of stuff was unfolding so quickly that you just have to rely on training, rely on what's the next thing that I have to do, and there's a lot to consider. And so fear was not on the agenda that night. It was afterwards, but fortunately for me, it wasn't at the time.
Fellow police officers Francesca Fasulo, Kenneth Craig, Andrew Salcido, Ryan Boning, Jonathan Schofield, Pedro Nambo, and Michael Murray were all recognized during the luncheon for life-saving acts.
I could not be prouder of our agency, our chief, our command staff, our community, all the different agencies that have loaned us or provided sort of support and making sure that we were okay. And thanks to them, we're able to recover quickly and get back and do what we have to do.
Officer Williams also mentioned that he is appreciative of each and every person that has been by his side since the day of the incident, and feels that they deserve a piece of the medal. Congratulations to all the honorees at this year's Medal of Valor. To view the complete list of the 2017 award recipients, go to the Foundation's website at www.sbpoliceandfire.com. In the following weeks, we will be airing the complete ceremony. The Hawthorne Historical Society inducted 5 new members into their 2017 Hall of Fame class. Edward Evans was there to bring you the details.
Family members, friends, and guests gathered to honor Mahaly Mishu Mizaros, John Baker, and Don McIntyre. Also celebrated for their tireless work in the city of Hawthorne were Eddings Brothers Auto Parts and the Women's Club of Hawthorne.
This is our annual Hall of Fame dinner that we started actually 2 years ago. And we, as a group, choose people who've impacted the city of Hawthorne.
Inductee and longtime Hawthorne resident Mahaly Mishu Mizaros was one of the biggest stars to perform in the Ringling Brothers Circus. Mishu also landed the walk-around role as Alf, the popular 1980s TV series, and was close friends with the king of pop, Michael Jackson.
Story of the century. How he left Hungary from the poor, one room house with 8 kids and parents, poor shepherd father, and come to the New York with the music band waiting for him, and he become the circus star.
Also honored into the Hawthorne Business Hall of Fame is Edding Brothers Auto Parts. The family-owned establishment has served the city for 80 years.
And my dad started the Napa Auto Parts store, him and his brother, in 1944. And it just grew from there. I've started working there when I was 6, 7, 8 years old, and have worked there ever since.
The Historical Society welcomed the Hawthorne Women's Club, who've been active since 1917 and recently celebrated 100 years of service and support to the city. Longtime residents John Baker and Don McIntyre were also recognized for their love and commitment to Hawthorne.
Everyone loves events that the Hawthorne Historical Society puts on because, again, it gives us all a chance to get together and talk about some of the wonderful people that used to be or have made great contributions in the city, some of which we've lost. And it's a way of keeping those memories alive.
And the Historical Society is now just documenting all these people, and I can tell you we have well into 80, 90 recipients, and we're doing about 5 a year, so we got a lot to catch up to.
When asked about what it takes to gain entrance into the Historical Society, many of the night's guests shared the same sentiment.
I think it's just the love of Hawthorne, what you've done to make a difference in the community, most importantly, the longevity that you have in the city.
As the city approaches its 100-year-old mark, the Historical Society will continue to admit worthy individuals and businesses who give their best to the city of good neighbors. Reporting for Hawthorne Community Television, I'm Edward Evans.
For more information about the Hawthorne Historical Society, go to their website at www.hawthornehistorical.com or go to Facebook and search for Hawthorne Historical. On Memorial Day, fallen veterans from the community were honored outside City Hall. Stay tuned to our channel for the entire ceremony. The Hawthorne Memorial Center was the site for a howling good time. Tony Long Jr. shows us why.
When you hear the sound of canines barking and catch the aroma of delicious food, you have arrived.
Well, tonight you see behind me is the 37th annual the Canine BBQ Dinner that the Hawthorne President's Council put together.
Local citizens got a chance to enjoy some fine dining and win some prizes as the proceeds went to a tremendous cause.
This year we're trying to raise $20,000 to hire 2 more service dogs for the Hawthorne Police Department, which are an integral part of PD.
It's a lot of love for the police department, and we really appreciate the support.
This event was not just about helping the police department, it was about showing appreciation to the unit by the community.
I think it's great to see that this canine unit is being supported by the community. The canine group is able to address certain issues out of the policing that our human officers can't address directly.
You know what? It has a bond to the community. The kids like the canines, the adults like the canines, and it's a connection very unique anywhere else between law enforcement and the city of Hawthorne.
I think it is very important because all this year if they don't have like the eyes of the dogs that they do, so their sense of smell helps them find certain kind of things, and it helps them do all sorts of stuff.
President's Council Chairman Alex Montero says that all of the food and prizes were donated so that the police department receives 100% of the proceeds. For HCTV, I'm Tony Long Jr.
A few of the organizations that provided donations include the Kiwanis, Rotary, Women's and Lions Club, along with Victor's Market. For information on pending events, email Alex Montero at community.advocate@sbcglobal.net. Coming up next on City News, we'll show you how the police department will be able to operate outside of their main facility. Also find out how a local business makes an impact around the world. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back.
you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
There's no place like home.
Getting home safely is just a click away. But making sure your child is in the right seat is just one of the steps down the road to safer travels.
I don't know how it works.
Find the right seat for your little one's age and size.
We know what you told us.
There's no better way to get home safely. Know for sure that your child is in the right seat. Get all the facts at safercar.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Ever wonder what Adrian Gonzalez does between innings?
Hey, you can't leave him here. And this is what illegal dumping looks like. LA County, we have got to do better. You can prevent this from happening by utilizing bulky item pickups. Did you know that you can call your waste hauler to find out if the service is available at your home? Visit www.cleanla.com for more information on locations. Let's keep it classy, not trashy.
Welcome back. The Hawthorne Police Department, located on Hawthorne Boulevard, won't be the only site of operation. We'll take you to see the alternative facility. Funded through a state grant, the new 20-foot-long substation can run up to 36 hours off propane, and police personnel hope to have it in operation by this summer.
It has a generator on board, so it's self-sufficient. It has a sink, it has TVs inside, it has a desk, and is able to have computers. We have computers in there and monitors that monitor the cameras all over the city that we have posted at the parks. So the watch commander could see from that desk, could monitor everything we do from our own station here.
When in use, at least one sergeant or lieutenant and an officer will be operating the substation. Any business that is done for the department's building will also be able to be completed from here.
It's important because people obviously don't want to come, maybe don't have time to come to the police station here and do whatever business they need to do, file a report or whatever. They're going to be able to go right in their neighborhood, the local park, when we have it there, and they can file probably a stolen vehicle report. They could meet our police officers, have any questions at all, or they just want to come by and say hi, they come by and say hi.
The substation also has the capability of attaching a barbecue grill to the front part of it to allow the police to have more events for the community and give them an opportunity to interact with them in a positive way.
We want to have it for like a community substation, so we plan on having like movie nights. We have big screens, we have projectors and speakers that we'll be able to put out hopefully in the summertime and have a movie night for the kids to come out and have.
The police department will post an announcement on their social media accounts to let the community know when and where the substation will be out in use. The Hawthorne Police Department hopes to be able to host a movie night by this summer. To find out about their events, go to their Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Hawthorne Police. A drinking and driving accident can have an impact long after it occurs. Luis Godinez explains.
System Training Center on Hawthorne Boulevard held its first annual Liam's Workout in honor of the owner's son, Liam.
Today was Liam's birthday. Our son Liam, who would have turned 2 today, but unfortunately was killed by a drunk driver on the 3rd of September 2016.
Marcus Caval created a CrossFit called WOD. That stands for Workout of the Day. CrossFit gyms around the world were invited to participate in the workout.
It was based on his date of birth, 5-25-15, so it was 5 rounds of either 25 or 15 reps, and it was a partner WOD, so you did it with someone else.
The toughest part was holding the barbell overhead during the workout while my partner did the other workout.
Just seeing them encouraging each other and motivating each other to keep going and just pushing past those limits and doing it for Liam. So that was the most best part.
Sometimes I wanted to give up, just give up, but I didn't because of him. I remember all the meaning of this, so I hold it because of him.
Michelle Eder says today's event was not about the donations, but about honoring Liam.
I hope people had fun, and I'm so grateful that people came out and honored my son with us today.
So we wanted the workout to actually mimic movements that he was doing and trying to do. So the box jumps and the push presses and the cleans, that was because Liam did that, so we wanted to include that in the workout.
Caval hopes events like this help increase awareness of drinking and driving, and eventually help change the law to be zero tolerance. For HCTV, I'm Luis Godinez.
For more information about the workout of the day, go to www.marcuscoval.com. For more information on the foundation, go to www.liamslife.org. Students at Hawthorne High School are purchasing pies during lunchtime, but not for dessert. Egidio DeLu has more.
Today, Hawthorne High Interact Club is raising money in the fight against polio by purchasing pies to throw at teachers. Students say it's sticky, it's messy, but it's fun, and it's for a great cause.
Today we had Interact Pies Against Polio, and this is an annual event that Interact Hawthorne hosts in order to eliminate and eradicate polio in various countries. Currently, I believe we have 2 more countries that do need to be eradicated.
The Hawthorne High Interact Club, as well as the Hawthorne Rotary Club, have been trying to fight this disease for many years. Events like today are important in bringing awareness to such a disease.
People should be aware of other people around the world, not just ourselves. So I feel like the awareness portion of this whole event is very extremely important.
Students gathered during lunchtime and purchased pies for only $2. The brave teachers lined up and waited, not knowing if they were going to be the favorite target on this day.
I didn't think it was going to be this crazy. Being up here, it was kind of nerve-wracking. I didn't know who was going to pie me, but in the end, it was really fun.
The Interact Club had 2 goals in mind for today's event.
Raise money to eradicate polio, as well as have fun.
The event did a great job raising $126, with all the money going towards the fight against polio.
A great event for a great cause. For Hawthorne City TV, I'm Egidio DeLu.
For more information on the Hawthorne High Interact Club, you can visit them on Facebook by searching Interact 90250. When we return, find out why 2 students will be heading to the Big Apple.
Okay, Simon, what do people wear?
Clothes.
That's right, so it's important to learn how to dress yourself. Here's how it's done. Shirt, underwear, pants, socks, shoes. Underwear, always first, name tag on the back. Then pants and shirt. Go ahead and put this on. Now with the shirt, you want to make sure the first button's right or you have to start all over again, okay? Socks left on left, right on right. Tying the shoes, we're going to take the laces, we're going to cross them over, we're going to turn around where the bunny goes down in the hole, pull it tight, and bunny ears. Got it?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
Ballerina.
Sometimes all it takes to be a dad is remembering how to be a kid again. Take time to be a dad today.
Let's all take a turn. Every drop of water we save helps. For water-saving tips, turn to BeWaterWise.com. Brought to you by the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California and your local water agency.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh. The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Cheers. Take time to be a dad today.
Centinela Valley Union High School District held Senior Award Nights. Francisco Castillo brings us the details.
Senior students from Hawthorne, Lusinger, and Lawndale High School were honored at their respected schools for their accomplishments.
I'm very excited because I just received all these awards that I didn't even know I was gonna get.
I feel great. This is first time I receive an award in my entire life, and I don't know how to express my feeling right now.
Many of the numerous scholarships given to the students were presented by various organizations. Mayor Pro Tem Haydar Awad and his sister Zaina Awad presented the Awad Family Foundation Scholarship, a $500 scholarship to 6 students.
My foundation, which is the WAD Foundation, set up a few years ago by my family, was to give back to Hawthorne residents a scholarship fund that kind of helped them with their books or school fees and things of that nature.
Students such as Ria say they were in shock to hear their names called out by the mayor pro tem.
I feel very, very excited. That was very, very unexpected, and I feel so grateful to have this opportunity.
It was honestly unexpected, but I'm glad I received a scholarship today.
Students such as Jocelyn, who will be attending UCLA in the fall after earning a 4.58 GPA at Hawthorne High School, mentioned how much hard work it takes to reach this achievement.
I feel very proud of myself. I feel accomplished. All these 4 years that I've been here in Hawthorne High, it was worth all the work, all the late nights I stood up, all the homework I got, and I feel really proud of myself.
Approximately 188 scholarships were given out throughout the district. For HCTV, I'm Francisco Castillo.
Congratulations to all those honored at this year's ceremonies, and we wish you all the best on your future endeavors. Students from the Hawthorne Math and Science Academy headed to the Galen Center at USC for the Los Angeles Regional Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge. Hosted by the Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship, often referred to as NFTE, 3 business teams comprised of high school students competed in the regional challenge.
It took time, a year program of working hard. Our dedicated NFTE teachers really worked hard in the classroom helping our students develop their business plans. We have a lot of dedicated volunteers that go in and do coaching and guest speaking and helping them to get to this point.
Seeing their progress throughout the year in NFTE has been fantastic, and this is the big stage where they get to show everybody what they've got.
Over 2,000 students from 19 schools who are involved with NFTE competed in several rounds before shrinking down to the top 3 finalists from the Los Angeles region. The 4 finalists pitched their product and business models to a panel of judges who would decide which 2 businesses would be moving on to the national competition.
Quick and Brush promises to provide each customer an enhanced and efficient dental experience.
They're very proud of what they've come up with, which is fantastic. And I think another benefit and participation in the NFTE program is the confidence that they build. They really are confident in the products that they're presenting, and they know them inside out, and they're incredible salespeople. I'm sold. I'm ready to buy everything they've got.
During this phase, a fast pitch competition also took place. 18 businesses from middle and high schools from the LA area displayed their products and then had less than a minute to pitch it to the audience, who casted their vote through a text.
Startup is a business that connects investors with businesses so that they can invest their money and help businesses grow.
My business is a subscription service that is basically personalized for your own personality.
Took a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of research to come up with a new product that'll really help change people's lives.
It took only a few minutes and the results were in. The Hawthorne Math and Science business, Click and Brush, took home first place and advanced to the national competition in October.
Weren't really expecting it. We just came in here to have fun, and then we won, and it's that's great.
It feels really good. I'm really excited for our future with me and Ari, and we really hope that others fall in love with our product as much as we did.
They weren't the only victorious duo. A pair of students from Hawthorne Middle School also won first place in the fast pitch competition.
I think there's so many different skills that we teach our kids, and you wonder, how long certain things are going to last. But lighting that fire as an entrepreneur is something that kids keep with them for a lifetime. They start to look at things in different ways, and I think it really changes their thinking.
It has taught me a lot about entrepreneurship, and I really enjoyed this program because it's taught me so much about how to set up my own business, how to go about it, and just what I should do.
It's a life-changing program. I never, going into the program, I didn't have much thought into it, but actually participating and going through it, it shows that anything is possible, and if you put your mind to it, any student, anybody they can really prosper through business.
Kimberly Small says she hopes this program gets all the students bitten by the entrepreneurial bug and gets them to continue on the road of becoming business people. To learn more about NFTE or to donate, go to their website at www.nfte.com. Since 2003, the Fit for Gold program has helped students receive work experience and promote a healthy lifestyle. They recently held a graduation ceremony for participating students. Ernesto Giles has more.
The South Bay Workforce Investment Board started the Fit for Gold program over 14 years ago as a way to help students in elementary and middle school receive mentoring and tutoring from high school students.
They get so much out of this program, and they help so many other kids. I mean, 40 kids are helping hundreds of middle school and elementary kids. So the effect of this is just outstanding.
More than 40 students from 11 different South Bay cities took part in the program as tutors. And according to Jan Vogel, of those participating, 98% are likely to graduate high school, and 93% go on to college.
It's changed some of their lives. I mean, because some of them are nervous starting and they don't know what they can do. And then by the end of the program year, some of them want to be teachers because they learn so much from the kids that they're tutoring and they got so much out of it themselves.
Right now I'm a psychology major, but in the future I might want to go into teaching. So working at an elementary school is helping me to see in action what schools are like from an adult perspective.
Students not only earn workplace experience, but also receive a salary for their time and effort. Some graduates said that they would encourage others to be in the program.
I think they should take it. They should get into the program because they will learn a lot, not only academically, but later in the future when they want to get a job.
Betsy Napolis felt she made an impact on some of the students she had the opportunity to tutor and mentor.
How great it is, to go to work every day and look into the kid's face and say, hey, I'm a part of this kid's childhood and I'm helping them get somewhere.
Jan Vogel states that the Fit for Gold program will continue and that he hopes more funds can be raised in the future to increase the number of students that can be involved in the program. For HCTV, I'm Ernesto Giles.
To find out more about the Fit for Gold program, call 310-970-7700. Mark your calendars for Good Neighbor Day. It is scheduled for Saturday, July 22nd at the Hawthorne Memorial Center starting at 9 a.m. Come enjoy a car show, food, and live music. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these future city news stories. See who was honored at this year's Police and Fire Recognition Luncheon. Plus see what new artwork was on display at Juan de Anza Elementary. And watch how Bicentennial Park got a complete overhaul. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at hctv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from the Canine BBQ Dinner. See you next time.